Roger's here from Incline Creek Estates. You're one of the founders of that development up in Incline, right?
Correct.
And then you started out very interestingly enough as the Trex decking company.
That's right, Todd. Yep.
And when was that? When did you, I mean, you've had quite a career.
1987, I started that project.
And most people probably know of that as being the decking surface. It's not wood. It's durable and sustainable and.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's made from recycled materials.
What is it made from?
It's made from.
I have it at my house now, and I'm still like, what is this stuff? I'll ask you. You know.
It's made from polyethylene and wood fiber.
Sure does seem to hold up well in the snow and in the sun.
Yeah, it does great.
Yeah, I don't have to stain it. It's less work for me. I used to see my honey-do list at the house. It's nice. I love it. It's like one of my favorite parts of the house. I wish the side of the house was made of it.
Yeah, you might get an extra ski run in it.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Well, I know you're from Virginia and moved out here. You're living on the Nevada side.
Correct.
And this is kind of an interesting thing that we have to develop. The state of Nevada there's so much more big business coming to Nevada. It's called the Knowledge Fund. Give people the idea of what this is and how this is helping Nevada.
Well, this is a very creative program inspired by Governor Sandoval. And the Knowledge Fund's mission is to create jobs in Nevada. And we do that by helping our higher education system develop research programs that will assist these new companies coming into the state.
And you're talking beyond mining and these other traditional businesses that have existed in Nevada for quite a time. You're talking about the future, like Tesla, these big companies that are moving in.
Correct. Autonomous vehicles, medical research, genomic sequencing.
You got me. What's that?
Well, genomic sequencing is understanding how our bodies might react in the future. So predictive medicine.
I like it.
Based on your genome might tell you that you need to be careful about onset diabetes later in life, or hypertension and that sort of thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then you and I talking during the break, you're saying a lot of the universities here, they're often behind a little bit in terms of the education system from these big corporations that are coming in and pushing the future.
Well, the world is changing at an unprecedented rate, and how to get research programs up to speed and matching the interests of the current industries is part of what we try to do.
That's cool. So how does the fund work? It's funded by the state at this point.
Correct. Yep. And we provide seed money to get new departments started and match their research to private industry's interests, and encourage industry to eventually fund and continue the research as we back away from it.
And I'd imagine that universities just love this, right? I mean, this is what they want to do. This is the future, right?
I think it is. I think it's the way that's the way forward. We have to move as quickly as the world is changing if we're going to keep up with it.
Well, you seem like you're a good person for the project. I mean, you came up with this Tetrix decking before, I mean, that was progressive. I mean, look at it now. Everybody knows about it, and I'm sure back in the 80s when you came up with it, that was very progressive at the time.
It wasn't a sure thing, I can tell you that.
I'll bet. I bet that's exciting. That's cool. So how do people get more information about this and understand the future of where we're going with this Knowledge Fund?
Well, the Knowledge Fund meets approximately once a quarter. It's regulated by the open meeting rules, so it's open to the public. Anybody can attend. There's a joint meeting between Northern Nevada and Southern Nevada. And,
is there a seperation between the two?
No, the meeting is held via telecasting, and it's a joint meeting. It's just in 2 locations.
Because you always hear Southern Nevada, Northern Nevada, and it seemed like, wait,
no, it's all
one state. One state. Come on.
It's all one. It's all one. One meeting, held at the same time.
Okay.
And we listen to proposed projects and then send recommendations to our economic development director, Steve Hill.
Sounds progressive.
Yeah, it's great. It's a really innovative program.
Yeah, it seems like it, and it's great to see in Nevada grow like it is right now, and it's got to be good for everybody, good for the economy, and
Nevada's stepping forward.
Yeah,
and
for students, this is a great opportunity. I mean, this is like, I mean, everybody's doing that. I mean, I'd love to been like early on, been like, I'd like to get in on this Tetrix deck thing. I mean, it sounds like looks like it's very successful.
Well, yeah, Trex Decking is becoming quite a large company these days.
And this is what you're pushing, is whatever the next thing is, whether it be, you know, development in solar batteries, or like you said, different type of vehicles. And
yep, and the analytics of big data is going to be very important going forward. There's tons and tons of information already embedded in our databases that we just haven't been able to pull out.
Right.
Looking for common denominators, basically.
This is great. This is very futuristic thinking, and it's great to have someone like you in our community that's driving this. So.
Well, it's great to see Nevada moving in this direction.
I agree. I agree. Well, nice to meet you, Roger. Keep up the good work, and come back again and talk about this as we move forward.
All right, Todd. Thank you. All right.
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, your 7-day Lake Tahoe forecast is up next.